Hello everybody, welcome to Display TV. I am your host Sarah Pribis, streaming live from New York City. How's everybody doing on this fabulous Thursday evening? I'm feeling pretty good. I had a wonderful day. It was unseasonably warm here in the city and I took a nice little walk around, just soaked it all up. I probably should have grabbed a couple more photos for display, but we're here now. And we're talking about how to earn money on display. We're gonna be showing off some of your original content. And there's so many great Thursday hashtags to choose from. We've got Thirsty Thursday, we got Throwback Thursday, we got Thursday Thoughts. What's your favorite? I don't know, type on in, let me know. In the meantime, how's everybody feeling tonight? I know Mark Foote told me that it was snowing in St. Louis, but should we get another little weather report going around the globe? How's everybody doing? Hey, China Thug, good to see you. Mark Foote is chilling. Capper7, hey, how's it going? Hey, Jenny girl, good to see you. I hope you're feeling better today. Friends, let's get it moving and grooving with a little poll, shall we? I want to know, sum up your day with your favorite Throwback Thursday lingo. Your favorite Throwback Thursday lingo. I want you to let me know in this poll. Is it groovy, baby? Is it what's up? Or is it 7 years ago? Which one accurately sums up your day? I'm gonna go groovy, baby, because I'm feeling pretty fine. Like I mentioned, the weather's nice in New York where it's a Thursday, AKA Friday Junior, AKA we're almost through the week. And while that means I will have a little bit of a break from all of you, whom I love so dearly. You're all my display bees. It is nice for mama to rest a little bit. So yes, 52% of you are with me. We're moving and grooving. 29% of you said, what's up? And 14% are getting ready for President's Day with a little 7 years ago. I love it. Will we have a President's Day themed game? Only time will tell, but maybe you want to study up on that knowledge. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Ash0. Hey, Eunice2. Hello. We're happy to have you all here. So this is the show that we do every single weeknight, and by we, I mean me, but of course, you help make it possible because I take all your questions. It would not be possible without all of you. I need you to give me feedback. Let me know how you're feeling about the app. Let me know what you want me to talk about. So if you have anything you want me to address, throw it in the chat now. We got it live on the phone, and I'm taking all questions. But in the meantime, we're gonna talk about how to earn money on this app. We're gonna go over customer care tonight, just in case you're experiencing any issues, you have questions about your updates, or you just wanna look up some stuff. We're gonna show you how to go through customer care and do that. And then I'm gonna show off some of that original content. Like I mentioned, so many great Thursday hashtags. I'm excited to show you what we've got. Yes, Ash0, you know, I try to give back a little love, a little bit of love on display. We have to show off your content. We have to support each other because that's what makes this app go round. Speaking of which, let's talk about how to earn some money on display. Let's talk about and break down how to earn money on this app, right? You get paid to post. That's the general gist of it. You get paid to post. So you got to be putting those posts up. I don't care what it is. Think about your story. Think about what you're doing as you're going about your day. What excites you? What's your unique perspective? Throw that up in a post. And the reason this is important is because truly it is your posts that get you paid. So I'm gonna break it down exactly what that means. So the first thing is that frequency with which you appear in other people's timelines or feeds. So if you go through your own feed, right, you're scrolling through, you're discovering all the people that you follow, you will notice a pattern. You'll see 3 posts from the creators that you follow, or shared posts that the creators that you follow are sharing, right? So 3 posts from people that are not you, and then you're gonna see an ad. 3 posts and then an ad. The money from that ad goes 50% to display and 50% to the 3 creators whose posts appear above that ad. So that means your content needs to be circulating in other people's feeds in order for you to get paid. That means you need to have shareable content. It means you need to have followable content. It means that you need to have content that people are excited about. So again, think about what would make you engage with a photo. And along the same lines, let's talk about the second way that you earn money on display, which is the support me button. This is a little yellow S that says support me. It's on the bottom right of a post. If you tap that button, you will actually be able to help a creator get paid. So you tap that support me button and bam, you're taken to an ad. the money from that ad goes 50% to display and 50% to the creator that you've just supported. So like I mentioned, you have to think about what it is that would make you tap the support me button, right? So I want you to think about that and let me know in the chat right now, what would make you tap the support me button on someone? Is it that they've supported you? Is it that you like what they're posting? Is it, I don't know, let me know, I'm curious. What are some of the reasons that you might tap the support me button? Hey, Boop Your Nose, so good to see you. Yes, getting paid. I love to hear stories of people getting paid. Lolo T is asking for proof. Friends, if you've been paid from this app, will you just shout out in the chat that you've earned money on this app as I'm describing how exactly you do earn money? Of course, we have trivia coming up, so that is one way that you can earn money. So trivia we have for 500 bucks. That's every single weeknight at 8 p.m. Eastern. But again, I'm talking about some of the other ways that you earn money just by posting. So the one is when you're appearing in other people's feeds, that's your dividends. 2 is that support me button. And number 3 is by inviting your friends. You have to generate your own unique invite code. So to do this, you click on your main menu and then you tap on invite your friends. So tap invite your friends and you'll go to this. You copy that link, you copy that QR code and you paste it on your other socials, you text it to your friends. We love a mysterious QR code as we've talked about recently. So use that because that's how we trace to you that that's someone that you sent to display. If you're just telling them, hey, download display, we don't know that that person came from you, so make sure you're using your codes appropriately so that we can credit you. By credit, I mean that you receive 10% off of whatever they end up making here on the app. Does not include trivia winnings. So anything that they earn because they're posting, you make 10% on that. So let's say somebody comes to display, you've sent them the code, they set up a profile, they end up making 100 bucks. You make $10 just because you brought them here. Let's see if anybody was shouting out some winnings. There you go. So again, sometimes you just have to be patient, as people are saying. So if you haven't seen your earnings yet, just be patient. They take up time, but people are getting paid out. China Thug says, I've been paid. There you go. You got some people who have been paid. Yes, Capper7, I love that. Using the app in all of these ways definitely pays off. You got to be patient. You got to show up consistently, you know, and you don't have super high expectations, right? We're talking about just seeing someone who's giving back money that normally the advertisers usually take off, right? So if you go to your other social media apps, think about the way that that normally works. You do see ads on your content, but you're not making a percentage of any of that. Here, we give back 50%. That's the general way that this works. All right, now let's say you are having trouble being paid. You have questions about being paid. Well, good thing we're talking about customer care tonight because that's what they're here for. Let's talk about how we can access customer care if you have any specific questions. All right, so let's go into how we get to customer care. So first, again, you're gonna go to your main page. This is your profile. Then you're gonna tap on those 3 little lines on the top left. That's your main menu. Once you tap there, you'll see it says customer care. Let's tap on that. And from there, you have some helpful topics, or you can tap on the text box. If you tap on the text box, you can enter a specific question and find if any articles have been written about that. Let's go back to our little topic list and we can scroll down. And when we scroll down, we'll see that we actually have additional options, or we can tap on the chat icon. And if we tap on the chat icon, we can actually chat. Look at that. That's all the ways that you can deal with customer care if you would like some additional help. Of course, I'm here. I'm here every single weeknight to help you specifically. So if you have questions, I do encourage you to bring them here. But if I'm not helping you, or you need more help, or whatever, you need help quickly, I encourage you to go check out customer care. Yeah, Boop Your Nose, love that. Customer care is very responsive. We have a whole team dedicated to customer care, so make sure you're utilizing that feature. Also, let's talk about a little show that we're gonna be playing for you tonight after trivia. Of course, we have trivia, but we've got Harmony and Hues coming up after. This is every single Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern with Lauren Elise. She's sitting down with filmmakers, artists, musicians, all kinds of people who are creating amazing content. and she's getting their story. She's finding out what they're up to, what they're promoting. So definitely stay tuned after the show for this tonight if you want to catch a glimpse of that. And that's every single Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Speaking of which, I have to tell you, a lot of you know we were in LA last week gearing up for some very exciting stuff. More announcements to come. But one of them is that we have a lot of additional programming coming your way. So this is the place you'll get to find out about it. Make sure you're staying tuned. But absolutely, we've got more display TV coming at you very soon. But let's find out from all of you, what kinds of programming would you like to see more of? What are you excited to see on display TV? Are there any specific topics? You want to see documentaries? You want to see news? You want to see comedy, scripted, or game shows? What is the topic or category that resonates most with you? As a game show host, I'm going to tap game show. Selfishly, I want to host all the shows on display TV. No, I'm kidding. I don't. I want to share the wealth with my fellow creators. The more the merrier. Let's bring on a whole new display TV fam, right? We got 24 hours. We got to bring in all the content. But it seems like I've swayed you because 35% of you said game shows, 29% of you said comedy, we love to laugh, and 39, ooh, that took a hit. Now we're going into 39% on documentary. Okay. All right, I'm curious, what documentaries have we been binging lately, friends? Let me know when this poll comes down. Is there something that I should watch? I didn't really realize that we had such a documentary crew here. So we're split between documentary and game shows. That's very interesting to me. Okay, very cool. Well, we'll keep that in mind as we develop our programming for all of you. Friends, again, we've got trivia coming up in just a little bit, in about 20 minutes. We're giving away $500 if you can answer 10 questions correctly. We've got that original Thursday content coming at you, and of course, we have a trivia answer. We'll be right back.
My work is for the world, but it really starts with me. And I'm just a vessel that helps it funnel.
Don't be so quick to give off what God has given you to somebody else.
It was a really hard year, but there are a lot of really bright moments.
What's up, y'all? I'm Lauren Elise, and you can catch my show, Harmony and Hughes, every Thursday on Display TV.
Welcome to Display Tips. Let's get introduced to Profile. Tap the profile on bottom right of screen. Here, you can personalize your display experience. Tap the pencil icon to edit your profile picture, cover photo, basic user info including contact, and link to your other social media accounts. Select your preferred language. Identify top friends and family members. You can also create and manage your communities here. Watch for more tips on Display TV.
What's up, friends? Welcome back to Display TV. I'm your host, Sarah Pribis. Trivia is going to be getting started soon in about 15 minutes right here in the stream. You're in the right place. We're playing for $500 if you can answer 10 questions correctly. And in just a moment, I'm going to ask you a question, which is actually from our quiz tonight. And then I'm going to reveal the answer. So you're that much closer to winning that $500. In the meantime, I want to know, it's Thursday night, and for some of you, probably Friday morning. Where are we watching from? Drop your locations in the chat right now. Where are we all tuning in from? And you know what? If you want, get really specific. Is it your bed? Are you at your desk? Maybe you're driving. I hope you're not driving. I hope you're not driving and watching this. That would be very dangerous. But let me know. What are you up to? What's the vibe? Type your location, your geographical location, or your very specific location. Gary Michael, Toronto, Canada. Snowing like crazy. I wish I understood centimeters. I mean, I do understand that. Was a weird thing to say. I do understand centimeters. 20 centimeters is a lot. I'm just gonna leave that there. Wow. You know that, we Americans have our own weird system of measurement, and I'm just pointing that out. That was the joke. It came out funny. All right, what else have we got? Hugsies coming from my kitchen in Dallas, Texas. Love that. Are you cooking? Or are you eating Hugsy? Or are you just like standing around and watching this? Marcy Krass from Moscow, Tim Dozer from Tacoma, Washington. We've got Ren from Wyoming, Chaz from NYC, who's actually just over there, our producer. Ralph shivering with the cold breeze here in the Philippines. Boop Your Nose from Charlotte, North Carolina. We've got Andrew at work in Kingston, Jamaica. Dave from Cairo, Egypt. How cool is this? Oh, River Official from Brazil. We got DRKK Sharma from India. China Thugs in Toronto making snow angels. Hugsy says they're cooking. Pythagoras, thank you. Yes, I picked out this dress myself. I didn't design it, so it's not technically my design, but yes, I do style my own clothes, so thank you very much for the compliment. RQM21, office table from, what's PH? Is that the Philippines? You'll have to let me know. I'm not the best with the abbreviations. Okay, well, that was fun. That was really fun. Thank you. Thank you for doing that with me. I really appreciate it. Okay, and in return, friends, now that I feel like we know each other a little bit better, I think I'm ready to give you a trivia answer. So let's put the very real question 8 up from tonight's game. See how all of you do. It's a little bit of pop culture for you. Pop culture science. It's, of course, once we get to question 8, it's a little bit of a mix. You got to sort of know a 2-part answer. So let's put up question 8 and see how all of you do, and then I'll tell you the answer. This is for no points, no money, just, for you to pat yourself on the back, or not. Kylie Jenner's newborn baby shares a name with an animal from what genus? Ursus, Panthera, Canis. Kylie Jenner's newborn baby shares a name with an animal from what genus? So you would have to know, obviously, Kylie Jenner's newborn's name. Do we know? Do we watch E-News? Are we paying attention to these things? Or can't be bothered? In trivia, you have to be bothered with everything. So what is the name of the baby? And then what genus is that animal from? A little bit of a 2-parter here. Let's see how we're doing. All right. So far, we have 20% saying Ursus. We have 52% saying Panthera. And we have 26% saying Canis. This is one of those days where I feel really happy to be here because I love when I can be of service to my fellow display bees. So the correct answer is actually Canis. It's Canis because Kylie Jenner's baby's name is Wolf. Also, how do we feel about this name? I think it's pretty awesome. I honestly, Mom, you messed up. I think my name should have been Wolf. Wolf Pribis has a really lovely ring to it. But wolves are from the genus Canis. So for when you get to question 8 tonight, you are looking to tap that answer. That is Canis. Canis, kind of like canines, right? So there, that's how you remember it. Now you know. And if you got it right, let me know in the chat. How do you know it? Also, what do we think about this name? I wish I had it. I should have done a poll for how do we feel about this name. Again, I think it's pretty cool. I love it. Yep, that is correct. The answer is Canis. Scott Wolf. I love it. I actually did a movie with Scott Wolf. So there you go. The more you know. Friends, it is almost time for trivia. We got 12 minutes. In the meantime, I have some original content I want to show to all of you to get you inspired to be posting on this app and earn some extra money. We'll be right back with that.
Bienvenidos a Display TV.
We did it.
Y tienes que darle bien fuerte para poder llegar rápido. Guys, welcome to Cusco. Estamos en la hermosa ciudad de Mérida.
Delicioso. Un aguachile de camarón.
Hey Display fam, welcome back to Display TV. I'm your host, Sarah Pribis. We just gave away the answer to question 8 in tonight's trivia game. So if you missed it, maybe these fine folks in the chat will let you know. But otherwise, tune in early tomorrow. And I do this every single night. We also talk about how to earn money on display and of course show off some of your content because that's how you make that coin here on display. You gotta be posting. So we're going to get to those in just a second. I want to shout out Gary's comment who says, Chaz, you need to start posting some off-screen Sarah bloopers for us in the SP community group. So Chaz, if you want to embarrass me, you can follow through on that. I don't know how I feel about that. I love a good blooper. I love a good blooper. I love the real, the authentic. So Gary, thanks for that idea. Now let's get some ideas from some of the other creators here on this app. Let's kick it off with some original content. I'm feeling all those Thirsty Thursday vibes. We're starting off with Diego Percusi celebrating, dressing up at a Shandon party. That looks fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Really cute. I love the outfit. All right, next up, we've got Ada Adela giving cheers to the weekend a few days in advance. You know what they say, it's Friday somewhere. It actually really is Friday somewhere because half of our audience is tuning in from the future, and it truly is Friday there. I love the view. See, this is an artfully crafted photograph, and look how much engagement they got. A lot of other people thought so too. I love it. All right, next up we've got Toto Caro. See, this is another way to do Thirsty Thursday with an afternoon tea, although this is the fanciest tea I've ever seen. Is this like a tea-based mocktail or cocktail? Because that is looking absolutely delightful. Not like the teas that I'm drinking. You'll have to let us know. It looks really refreshing. Next up, we have Celia Luz. Caption said, to new beginnings. So congrats, Celia. Whatever those new beginnings are, let's say a big congratulations to Celia. How are we liking this Thirsty Thursday? You know, I gave you guys a little bit of a heads up yesterday to post that Thirsty Thursday content, and boy, did I find some. I love it. All right, next up, we have this one from Mel175. Moet. It must be a reason to celebrate if there's some Moet. And Moet Rosé. Moet Rosé all day. Love it. That's great. Another great photo. Awesome. Drink up. Celebrate. We've got Apkanapa Swad next. And at first glance, this looks like a milkshake, but honestly, I read the caption and it's a coffee, guys. That's a good idea. That's 2 for 1. A treat and some good old coffee. Love that we rimmed the glass with sprinkles. There's Oreos on top. Yum. Sign me up for a little bit of that after the show tonight. Then we've got a nice little cheeky selfie from B-Boy Tear. Who doesn't want a frozen margarita? That is a great question to be asking. Answer in the chat if that's the kind of beverage that you want right about now, but maybe not frozen. I know a lot of you are pretty cold in the snow right now, so maybe we don't want frozen margaritas. Maybe we just want regular margaritas. And then finally, we have from Mel IB, cheers. Cheers to Thirsty Thursday. Friends, remember, you know, use that hashtag Thirsty Thursday, post that original content. Let's all have a good cheer. I love all the different variations on this, right? You can put your face in it and tell us the reason that you're celebrating. Tell us what you're drinking. Maybe I would love some videos. Maybe people are making mocktails or cocktails or coffee concoctions at home. So many options here. Or we saw the one which was against the skyline with the toast. Show off your favorite wine. I know Mark is drinking some red right now. I'm curious, Mark, what kind of red? So friends, so many different options that we can do with these hashtags, or like think of your other Thursday hashtags, right? We've got things like Thursday Thoughts or Throwback Thursday. So I'm gonna try to keep reminding you what sort of hashtags you can use each day of the week. This is how I find the content to show off. And again, if you're here for trivia and now you're like, what is she talking about? This app is all about getting paid to post original content. So we're trying to inspire you with some original content ideas and get you thinking in that direction. Hello, everyone who's just tuning in. You're late. You're late. You're not late for trivia. Trivia is starting in 5 minutes. Right here in the stream, we've got 10 questions. We've got $500, but you are late to getting a free answer. I gave away the answer to question 8 tonight. And let me just tell you, it seemed to be pretty hard. It seemed to stump most people. So if you were here early, you got a leg up. You're gonna do all right. And you know what? Speaking of trivia, I gotta go get ready. I'll see you back here in 5. Welcome to an all-new round of trivia here on Display TV. I'm your host, Sarah Pribis. As we say here at Display Trivia, another day, another dollar. Well, actually, I don't think we've ever said that on this show, but there is no better time than the present to get started. So I'm saying it now, because you're here for another day, and we're going to earn you some dollars. I should say, though, don't take other financial advice I give you. That is not my area of expertise. For the longest time, I thought a credit score worked the same way as golf, and that you wanted the smallest number possible. And disposable income, I thought that was money you were supposed to throw in the trash. No wonder my garbage man left me such nice gifts. Anyway, the point is, you're here to play, and I'm here to give some money away. So let's go over the rules. You'll have 10 seconds to answer 10 questions each. When the question appears on your screen, choose carefully, because once you tap, there's no going back. Of course, if you get one wrong, keep playing. We love having you around. Make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi. You're holding your phone vertically. Your winnings will appear in your display bank account if you're actively posting and have your display profile all set up. Before we get to some earning and learning, I want to make sure you're ready. So let's do a quick practice question. Would you rather digital detox, juice cleanse, spring cleaning? Mom, do I have to be healthy? I want to scroll through social media while drinking sugar water and soda in my pigsty of a room. It feels so good. Actually, it feels horrible, which is why we do stuff like detox and cleanse and clean. 46% of you said digital detox, 32% of you said juice cleanse, 21% of you said spring cleaning. Digital detox, that means no me. I don't know how I can take that news. Well, looks like we're ready to do this. Don't detox me yet, okay? It's time for display trivia. Question 1. Which of the following letters is not a vowel? A, E, R. Which of the following letters is not a vowel? A, E, R. Out of the 26 letters we have in the English alphabet, only 5 are vowels. Sometimes there's a 6th, but she can be finicky. She is constantly changing her availability, and I'm just like, why? This ratio explains why vowels are more valuable than consonants. I mean, on some game shows, they make you pay extra for vowels. Not that I'm naming any names. That's right, they're not included. Yes, vowels are the guac of the alphabet. And you think I can afford vowels in all my words? Psh, not in this economy. Free vowels for everyone. And if you don't have your own, we can do an IOU. See what I did there? 95% of you knew it was R. Let's do question 2. An army is a group of what animal? Lions, ants, geese. An army is a group of what animal? Lions, ants, geese. An army might be a group of this animal, but it is also the name of the women who wait outside of Sephora the night before the Black Friday deals drop. Trust me, you do not want to accidentally cut that line. These ladies are packing. And sure, it's just spray tan and liquid liner, but that stuff is not supposed to come in contact with the eyes. They put that warning on the label for a reason. All I'm saying is do not underestimate the makeup girlies. They will come for you. And so will an army of ants if you step on their mound. Do you have any idea how long that took to build? Oh man, the queen is gonna be pissed. Lions come in prides and geese come in gaggles. And 90% of you are moving on to question 3. Which of the following is not a song by Justin Bieber? Peaches, Somebody to Love, You Don't Know You're Beautiful. Which of the following is not a song by Justin Bieber? Peaches, Somebody to Love, You Don't Know You're Beautiful. Let me ask you all a personal question, and don't answer if you don't feel comfortable, but are you a believer? I'm not sure if you remember this, but when Justin visited the Anne Frank house a few years back, he said he thought she might have been one. And I'd like to go over some other historical figures who also probably would have been believers. Attila the Hun, oh, massive believer. Look, you don't do all that pillaging and conquering without a pump-up tune to get you going. Joan of Arc, definitely a believer. I'm still on the fence about Julius Caesar. That guy was a little too into himself to be in a fandom, right? Look, we can speculate all day on the true believers, but what I know for sure is that You Don't Know You're Beautiful is a One Direction bop. And there's only one direction to go from here, and that's to question 4, with 84% of you. Question 4. Russet, red, and fingerling are all varieties of what root vegetable? Carrot, potato, beet. Russet, red, and fingerling are all varieties of what root vegetable? carrot, potato, beet. Root vegetables are basically the introverts of the vegetable world because unlike broccoli that's got this huge, beautiful flower and is really trying to steal the spotlight, these root vegetables are digging down deep and doing the hard work while no one is watching. In fact, they work better that way. We think they're just these pithy little leaves popping out of the ground. And then bam, that's a whole turnip, like Banksy, doing it all for the love and not for the attention. It's nice to be a shiny new tomato, but don't forget to focus on your inner life. Be the potato, which comes in many wonderful varieties, which include russet, red, and fingerling, to name a few. 90% of you got that. Question 5. Ciccone is the given surname of a singer with which of the following hits? Like a Prayer, Believe, Edge of Glory. Ciccone is the given surname of a singer with which of the following hits? Like a Prayer, Believe, Edge of Glory. Why do songwriters have to be so violent? Always going after hits. Wow, that music slaps. Dang, that's a banger. Just stop, okay? Breathe. Maybe we should talk through some of these feelings before we engage. What if, instead of a #1 hit, artists tried for a #1 hug or a #1 gentle forehead kiss? And I know not everything can always be rainbows and butterflies, so maybe sometimes a #1 setting healthy boundaries or #1 constructive feedback session. Just something to think about. And I'll start with my girl, Madonna Ciccione, whose mega hit, Like a Prayer, totally slays. Believe by Cher Sarkeesian and Edge of Glory by Stephanie Lady Gaga Germanata are also fearsome competitors. Like a Prayer, 91% of you. Halfway there. Question 6. What is the shape of the honeycombs that naturally occur inside hives? Hexagonal, heptagonal, octagonal. What is the name of the honeycombs that naturally occur inside hives? Hexagonal, heptagonal, octagonal. Shapes occurring in nature is crazy to me. Shapes are for those scary honeycomb cookies in the Squid Games. The shape of you is what Ed Sheeran is in love with. Shape shifting? I mean, that never happens in nature. When have we ever seen a little grubby caterpillar turn into a beautiful butterfly? Oh yeah, wait. Yes, I am realizing now that this is pretty common. And also, like a lot of objects that occur in nature, follow some sort of guiding mathematic principle. Okay, so it checks out. Funnily enough, this is actually proven to be the most efficient shape in nature, and isn't that just the bee's knees? Bees build their honeycombs in perfect hexagonal shapes. Meanwhile, I can't even accurately fold the Disneyland map back down, so I might as well just throw it away and get a new one. 91% of you got that. Question 7. Which of the following noodle dishes is incorrectly matched to the country where it gained popularity? Japchae, Korea; laksa, India; udon, Japan. Which of the following noodle dishes is incorrectly matched to the country where it gained popularity? Japchae, Korea; laksa, India; udon, Japan. I think of all the dishes, those of the noodle variety would have to be some of my favorites. And the cool thing with noodles is you don't just have to eat them off of dishes. Oh no, you can eat them out of anything really. Bowls, plates, maybe even one of those cups that keeps things warm all day. You can even eat noodles off of the floor, and you should if they fall on the floor, because really no perfectly good noodle should ever be wasted. Then we get to a matter of utensils, which is a whole different debate. Spoon, fork, chopsticks, full-on mouth contact with a plate. Choose your own adventure here. But the only noodle incorrectly paired with its country is laksa, which is popular in Singapore, Malaysia, and Indonesia. 81% of you got that. Question 8. Kylie Jenner's newborn baby shares a name with an animal from what genus? Ursus, Panthera, Canis. Kylie Jenner's newborn baby shares a name with an animal from what genus? Ursus, Panthera, Canis. Picking a name for a child is very important because it indicates who that child will become. For instance, if you want your son to be a bro, you should probably name him something like Chad or Derek. If you want your daughter to one day work in an accounting department, probably best to name her Sharon. And not just because we have a Sharon in our accounting department. Love you, Sharon. If you want a kid who fixes motorbikes and will never have a mortgage, maybe something like Tyler or River. Oh, you get my drift. Oh, Drift. That is a good name. Write that down. American businesswoman Kylie Jenner recently gave birth and decided to give her baby a pretty fierce name, I think. Her son's name is Wolf, an animal that comes from the genus Canis. 89% of you got that. Maybe because you tuned into the pre-show, I gave away that answer. Question 9. Select the following option with the correct order of defense against the dark arts professors in the Harry Potter series. Lockhart, Lupin, Umbridge, Quirrell, Slughorn, Moody, Lupin, Snape, Umbridge. Select the following option with the correct order of defense against the dark arts professors in the Harry Potter series. Lockhart, Lupin, Umbridge, Quirrell, Slughorn, Moody, Lupin, Snape, Umbridge. Growing up, I love these books, but they made me just a little bit jealous of Harry and his friends. Oh, sure, the magic was cool. You know, they got to learn spells and write hippogriffs and stuff like that. But what I'm jealous of isn't the chocolate frogs or the potions or anything. Like, what I'm jealous of is the rigid moral lessons they received at a young age. Having to fight for good versus mortal evil. I mean, in my life, there is just so much gray area. Like, okay, right? I'm at a party. I've already had 3 cookies and there's only 1 left. Do I eat that cookie? I mean, I'm probably going to enjoy that cookie more than someone else, but like, shouldn't I share? Would have been a whole lot easier to just fight a scary snake man, right? The only option here with the correctly ordered teachers is Lockhart from book 2, Lupin from book 3, and Umbridge from book 5. 78% of you Harry Potter fans. I love it. Friends, we made it all the way to the end. Here we go. It's time for the final question. Question 10. Select the location of the archaeological site with the oldest pre-human handmade tools ever found. Kenya, Morocco, Iraq. Select the location of the archaeological site with the oldest pre-human handmade tools ever found. Kenya, Morocco, Iraq. This question is really a throwback Thursday. You're telling me we're not doing 80s Day, we're not doing a disco night, we are throwing it all the way back to pre-human species? I mean, it's hard for me to even imagine what the world looked like without humans. Swimming pools, just holes in the ground, and no buildings. If you wanted to go inside, well, then you needed to find yourself a cave. Call me crazy, but I don't see a whole lot of caves around these days. And also, with no humans around, how would I charge my phone? Not like I'd even be able to find a cave because I'm sure Google Maps hasn't been invented yet. You know what? I am happy to be alive in this time and place. We have got everything we could want, and still, we find reasons to complain. Human beings are amazing. Which must have made pre-humans incredible, because they were actually making tools out of bone and stone. Homo habilis, or handymen, left behind the oldest tools ever discovered at Lamekwi in Kenya. And scientists estimate these bad boys are 3.3 million years old. Here I think I am throwing it back with my Red Hot Chili Peppers playlist. As if. What? 83% of you got that last one, and that means we officially have some winners. Friends, you came. You slayed. You displayed your knowledge, and you got paid. 322 users won tonight. I'm excited about that. Shout yourselves out in the chat. Let me know. Were you one of that 322? Bravo. What a way to kick off that Friday, Junior, or your weekend if it's Friday where you are. Most Arrow got an 8 out of 10. Jeebin got I don't know what you got, but you said wow, so that's good. Are you wowing me, or are you wowing all the people who just won? Oh no, Capper didn't tap Kenya in time. Ash 0, winner, chicken dinner. Fax Guru got a 2, which I'm surprised. Fax Guru usually slay these games. You're such a winner already. Ashnor got a 10. Woo! Seems like Lisa James won as well. All right. Oni, wow, got a 8 out of 10. Tim Dozer got a 7 out of 10. Pythagoras, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh no, Hugsy, 9 out of 10. Q9 got you. Mark Foot got a 6. Gummy Nuggets, all but Harry Potter. Nikki D, 8 out of 10. What? Blinera, yes, you can play every day but Saturday and Sunday. Every single weeknight, we do this. We do trivia for $500 every single weeknight, and we do a pre-show 30 minutes before at 7:30, same stream, and I give away an answer to help you get a little closer to that jackpot. Ribbitter, 7, congratulations. Andrew got a 2. I love it. $1.55. What are you going to spend it on? Let me know. I'm so happy you turned up on this Thursday. Go get yourself a treat. I'll see you back here tomorrow on display.